I'm going to walk you through creating a form because that's probably the hardest Google Doc to do. If you're thinking about docs or PowerPoints, those are pretty much how you would create them in Word. So we're going to create a form. The first thing we're going to do is title it. It'll prompt you to make some like fun pattern things. Pick whatever you want, or you can just leave it normal. Here we go, fish. Okay. Then you can name the form. So this is Sci-Tech Teacher Training. And I'm going to put my question in. Explain why blended learning is important. And then I'm going to say help text, so you need a full sentence to remind them. And then I select what question this is. This is obviously a paragraph answer. If you need a one-word answer, it's text. There's multiple choice, drop-downs, options. You can play around with that. And then the cool thing about forms is you can have Google check to see if their answer contains a certain word. So a big word we're going to be looking for as we get our kids ready for a top high school is the word because. So you're going to click on data validation. Math teachers, you might want to use if there's a number. So for example, if I change this to text, I can see a number that's greater than, equal, less than, so you can check it right away. Or we're going to check words. So again, maybe because is something you might want to check. So you can put a minimum character count, or if you go to regular expression and you put the word because, students can't submit their long answer unless the word because is in there. So I'm going to make that a required question and hit done. And I'm just going to add one more item so I can show you multiple choice. So I put my question in, put my hint, so my hint could be and then multiple choice. You don't have to put help text in. And then you select which one is the correct answer. Oh, how do you do that? And you can hit done. Oh, you know what? You can't select the correct answer right now. The only other thing I wanted to show you was you should probably collect the student's username so you know what student responded, so you can match their responses to the actual student. Progress bar is if it's a long test, you can tell it's late right now, a long test, they can see how far they've gotten. And Renew Schools login, it's up to you, but if you unclick it, people from outside or new schools can see their form. It doesn't matter, the default is clicked, you might as well leave it. So let's just show the progress bar so you see what that looks like. At the end, you can say your response has been recorded, return, like close this tab, and return to your playlist. You probably don't want them to do any of these three things. You can Google search to see what these actually mean. Then you're going to click Send Form. And if you want to share the form with anyone, this is what's going to be linked in your playlist. So I got that. I'm going to hit Done. And then you'll see in your drive, you can view what the form looks like. And then you'll see back in your drive the responses are already automatically another Google Doc. So when you take this, when your students take it, you'll see the responses come in.